Hello Mallards. For me, it is still Saturday, but for you it is Sunday. I am outside the Abbey, which is down there, and I'm about to go see my second show of the day, New Generation Theatrical's Jesus Origins. This is a superhero origin story for Jesus Christ, and it is a Michael Knight original. And if you've been with me as I've gone to any of the New Gen shows, you know that I am a sucker for Michael's writing. I think that he's very clever. He and I have very complementary senses of humor, so I super enjoy his shows, and I am delighted to see this one. Getting ready for the lovely show to start, and really kind of obsessed with this cross-stage aesthetic. As I said, I knew I'd be obsessed with all of this, but I'm obsessed. It is intermission at Jesus Origins, and it should come as no surprise that I find this show incredibly entertaining. I have laughed an awful lot, and I have really just reveled in almost the entire first act. So the story centers around essentially Jesus discovering he is the Son of God and sort of figuring out his powers, and obviously it plays a little bit with scripture and with the story of Jesus. There will be some spoilers in this video, so if you don't want spoilers, go see the show. In fact, even if you do want spoilers, you should also go see the show. I'm only halfway through, and I'm already going to be telling people to buy tickets. It's really fun. If you just are a lover of humor and theater, I think that you will have a lot of fun here. And I also think that there's something to be said for somebody who was raised religious. You will really enjoy this. And even if you are religious, it's not particularly sacrilegious, so you don't have to worry about that. One of the things they do, though, spoilers, is that in true superhero fashion, because that's part of the deal, that this is Jesus' superhero origin story, Joseph does get murdered in front of him. Because everybody knows that that's a very important superhero trope. You know, you want to come into your powers, you want to be motivated, you gotta have somebody that you love dearly die horribly, preferably in front of you. But I have enjoyed all of the characters. The king and Zach, who is his advisor, she's awesome. And then Jesus has a best friend, Serafina, who's also awesome. There are some pretty Banff women in this show, and I'm totally down for that. And Mary and Joseph are a hoot. Everything about this show is really enjoyable. Jesus just had a conversation with God where he was like, this is the hardest thing I'll probably have to go through in my life. And God is like, oh yeah, totally. Definitely gonna be the case. So I like the way that they dance around things. There was a joke earlier too about Jesus being grounded for 3 days, and he was like, yeah, all I did was sleep. And Fina's like, oh, you just slept for 3 days and then woke up? And he goes, yeah, is that weird? And she goes, no, that seems normal. And so I just love all of those things. And I'm excited for Act 2. The show is over now. I loved every second of it. No one is surprised. No one is shocked. I did a little interview for New Gen social media where I got to talk about how much I loved and enjoyed the show. So you can check it out there too. And then I'm about to just rehash that same sort of stuff. Things that stand out in the second act. Mary sang Mary Did You Know? And first off, she has an incredible voice, and the rendition of it was gorgeous, gave me shivers. And also I couldn't believe they did that. The music started and I was like, there's no way that they're just gonna Mary sing Mary Did You Know? That would be ridiculous. ridiculous, but they did. And it was perfect. I really like the whole twist on this entire story. And it essentially talks about how Jesus can't save everyone, Jesus can't do everything, he can't be everywhere, and no one can, but it's about giving hope. And that's what the show is. It's hopeful. It is also hilarious, and it's heartwarming. Probably a lot of other H adjectives that I could think about if I spent some time here. And I think that you should absolutely come see it. There is a link down there to tickets. I will sing Michael Knight's praises at all times, but I will especially sing praises for this show. I sat next to people who knew nothing about New Gen before they got here. They wandered in off the street because they saw that there was a theater show happening. They went to Jesus Christ Superstar at DPAC and were like, oh yeah, we've seen a Jesus show already. We would love to see another one. They are religious, and they really, really, really love the show. I strongly believe that this is a show that can be for anybody. It doesn't matter whether or not Jesus is something you believe in. They loved it, and I think you would enjoy it, no matter who you are. And I'll see you tomorrow.